Hello everyone, welcome to another video where today why not, let's try to make a chess game. I finished my exams, I want to do some programming. I thought, you know what, I should probably grind some chess, and I played a lot of chess, but I'm not really that good at it, so what if I program a chess bot instead? And that is going to be really hard. But hey, at least it'll steepen my learning curve a lot more. So, might as well. So, I'm going to do this in C++ because, that's the one I'm actually trying to learn. I could use a Unity game engine, but nah. I want to use C++. C# isn't really, it's good. It's good, but I think I prefer C++ because why not? Anyway, let's just get started. Right, I do not want that. Instead, I'm going to include the best, no, it's not include, sorry. I'm going to use the best namespace ever in existence. The stud. I'm gonna call it stud. Don't judge. Anyway, so now, how would we go about doing this? Well, chessboard is 8x8. Let's make a file. Let's make a new file. Well, there's two files actually. I've been doing a lot more research and I'm learning a lot more stuff. And apparently, anything you make, for example, if you're having a class, let's just say called a board, let's just say we'll make a board, then you have a .h file and .cpp file. Now you may be thinking, what in the world? I'll explain, because trust me, I've been through a lot of pain trying to understand these. So, here it is, our class. This is the header file. This will always be read first. Will it? Actually, no, wait. No, sorry. My bad. This, or where the hell is the board? Yeah. The board, the CPP file, it will be compiled first, and so will this, but it doesn't really matter. But basically, all the internal mechanics will happen in here, but what will be presented will be here. So basically, what you can do is pre-compile that, and then basically that will be set in stone, and then you can change that whatever way you want. I think. But it's basically just a way of separating out. So basically you can define everything in here. No, not define, sorry. You declare everything in here and then define it here. So basically you don't have everything cramped into one file. Now there's a difference between declaring and defining. Declaring goes a bit like this. Notice the way there is class board here and no class board there. So, oh yeah, make sure you have that. One more thing about headers. Let's put a header tag in there. I think it's called a header tag. What's it called again? So that if and def, and then you have, let's call this board, yes, capitals, underscore h, get rid of that, get rid of that as well. Yeah, nope, that did not work. Define said board file. And then at the end, we're gonna check in and if. So these are just tags. That it's convention. So basically, if you have anything in here, it'll be read, and then once it reaches that end, this will basically stop. So basically, if you imagine you have the same thing defined twice, one inside here and one somewhere else, this will make sure that there is no double. So there is not going to be two of them. Instead, they're going to be separate, or it'll always point to this one, because C++ doesn't like two things at once. I'm really bad at explaining this stuff, am I? Yeah, I'm really bad. I've learned this a while back, so I've been grinding this language for a while. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's just declare an array called board. Nope, that's not what you have to do. You have to do int, then you do board. And to do an array in here, you need to do that here. And let's make that 8. 8, and if you want to do multi-dimensional, you have to do this again. 8 by 8. Should we make it an int? Yeah, we'll make it an int. So basically a certain number will represent a certain piece on the board. Epic. Okay. Yeah. We'll say one to... Wait, how many pieces are there? So there's a pawn, 1. Then we have the... what do you call it? The rook. 2. Knight 3. Bishop 4. Queen 5. King 6. So you have 6 different pieces. We'll just say 1 to 6 is... what do you call it? Wait, do you need 1 to 6? Yeah, so 1 to 6 will be white pieces, and 10 to 16 shall be the black pieces, because it's nicer that way. Well, technically it's more efficient if we do something, if we do smaller numbers. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? You know what? Let's make this as efficient as we can. Sorry, I was going about some pointers and stuff and trying to learn that. You use pointers for multi-dimensional arrays, or any arrays, honestly, because otherwise you will die. Let's see. Variables and types. Let's see what the smallest number, or smallest kind of things we can use. Let's make this like extremely fast, even though it literally makes no difference, because our clock speed is like, what, 2 billion cycles every single second, and now we take like 64-bit computers, so that's like 64 bits taken every single time. It scoops up a bunch of instructions, just reads it all at once. Anyway, so integer types, signed. Signed car. Huh? I don't get it. Unsigned car. Okay, so we need an unsigned car, I'm guessing. Because that makes it better. Let's see, there's 8 bits. Right. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, we'll do that. It's gonna take like extremely small amounts of memory. Next. Now we need to well, we're not really putting any methods in it yet, so we can just declare that like that. That'll do for now here. Now, when you're making the board, okay, let's not do it here. Let's do it here. So let's make a constructor for this thing. Right. I forgot. This is how you do access modifiers. Private. And everything underneath it will be private. And now we need a public. And in here we shall make a board constructor. Whoops. I don't think we really need any. Yeah. We just do that. And then here we do board dot these things to refer to the actual class. So this is going to be the class name, and then whatever's in the class, because you can't actually have this thing here, so you have to put that here. Board 2 dots, and what is it again? Also the include this thing there, so we can actually access everything in the header file. So just board again, that's a constructor. And then you have just nothing there. And now we can define it here. So we're declaring the constructor here, we're defining it here. Which is why you may be slightly confused with the fact that the semicolon there. Also semicolon here. So in here we need to do board okay, let's just, it's fine, it's within its class itself. We don't need to do getters and setters and stuff like that yet, not yet. Well, get methods and set methods, you don't actually have getters and setters in C++. So board, let's make that, nope, sorry. So we do that. So the first one, so A1 is white rook. So that's going to be null, null. Whoops, I can't even type. Null, null equals, let's see. Well, so let's rank it in terms of the most important to the least important. So 0 shall be white king. So queen shall be 1, white queen, 1, 2, white bishop. Well, the knights and bishops can be interchangeable, but let's just say it's closest to the king, so we'll do bishop. So 2 is bishop, 3 is knight, 4 is rook. So we'll do 4. I hope my thought process is right. Then just copy that up. There's probably a better way to do this, but yeah. Copy that. Paste it there. And this time, so wait, which way, which one is Y, which one is X? Well, it's okay, we'll do this. It's rise before run. No, it's Wait, is it? No, it's... Okay. You go down the corridor, then you go up the stairs. I have to use that every single time. Jesus Christ. So it's X. I'm in further mathematics A level. I can't even know. I don't even... Okay, just leave it. So just one there. And that will be a knight. Knight is... I'm an actual idiot, aren't I? The rook is second to the queen. The queen is... King is 0, queen is 1. King, so rook shall be 2. That means bishop is 3, knight is 4. Then make that 2. Bishop will be 3. Then the queen, is it? No, wait. King side and the white is left hand side, right? I'm an actual... I don't even know. I play chess properly and I don't even know where the pieces are. What is this? Just gonna search up chess. Don't mind all that. I can't fully tell, but I think that's the king on the right hand side. Shogi's pretty epic. The hell is the... images. King on right hand side, yes. So that means it's a queen now, which is 1. Then I need to make that 3, make that 4. Then it's going to be white king. And then it's going to be let's see, 5 and then 0. Why didn't I just copy and paste? What did I do? Ugh. Okay, anyway, after that it's gonna be bishop, which is 3. There we go. Then it's gonna be knight, which is 4. Make that 6. And then last but not least, the rook. Well, actually no, not last but not least, but last but not least for the back rank of white, which is 2. And then that is 6. That's the rook. No, 7, sorry. Epic. Now we need to repeat the process except on the y coordinate 7. We can chuck this into a for loop. Yeah, let's chuck this into a for loop. For int. Why do we need to do int every single time? Let's use char. For unsigned car. I equals 0. Use less memory locations. And I is less than 2. Is it less than 2? Yeah, it is 2. Less than 2. I plus plus A do while loop is faster. Just realized. Do. No, please stop. Cut that. Paste it there. Also, please make a new line. Sorry, while. Let's make an unsigned car here. Car I equals 0. And then I plus plus. While I is less than 2. So goes through it once, makes it 1, yes, makes it 2, nope, okay. Okay, then we also need to make a y. Unsigned y. No, unsigned car of y equals 0. Change that into y. Change that into y. 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 As you can tell, I'm making this completely overcomplicated, but that's because I am absolutely lazy. I cannot be bothered to write that thing again. So I'm just going to make y now equals 8. And then when it comes to do a second time around, not 8, sorry, 7. Then it'll replace all that with 7. And then yay. And it works as it mirrors, because in black side, the king is on the left hand side, but to white's right. So it works. I don't have to switch it around or anything like that. Yeah. All the pieces face each other. So that's the back ranks done, but now I need to do the front ranks. As in, like, the pawn rank. For the pawns, we need to add just, so what do we have as the highest number? 5, is it? No, wait, hang on. 4 is the biggest number. And 4 stands for the knight. So 5 shall be the pawn. So now we need 5 to be inserted. Okay. I feel like this can be solved with another do while loop. The way I was thinking it right now is the fact that since I was able to make all that into 0 and changed it into a single variable and then change the variable, I was thinking, yeah, that would work. And then I realized, but we're not changing something simple like 0. We're changing something which is complicated like that. It's like slightly randomized. So I'm gonna have to do a do while loop. I was thinking about putting this inside a do while loop, but apparently you can't. Or at least the way I think about it, I can't. Stop. So I'm gonna have to make another one. There we go. And why did that happen again? Oh right, I need to put there. Now that will work. I didn't realize. Yeah, okay. Let's put a space between that. Now we need to change y equals 1. And then this is all going to be equal to the same thing. That can be incremented using a for loop. So I can just yeet for, should I do a for loop or a do while loop? Let's do a do while loop. Alright, unsigned char x equals 0. Then we can do, open that up, while x is less than 7. Make a space and then y equals 6 there. That's because of the pawns are 1 away from 7. They're in front of the black back rank, so that makes it 6. So then I wonder if I'm really quiet for you guys. You may just this sounds like ASMR to you guys maybe. Now I need to do blinking. Hang on. Just that. Nope, not that. By Jeebus. There we go. Okay, so board x, that's y equals 5. Oh, I'm an actual idiot. Yep. I forgot something pivotal. Black side I thought we would do as, well, we can keep it the same number. Actually no, we can't because 0. Well, actually we'll just change it. Yeah. So let's just say black is negative instead. So, but it's actually no, unsigned doesn't matter here. That means I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 variables. Let's make an area of 8. Signed. I can't even spell signed. assign car pieces, and it's going to be of length 8. No, not 8. 6. And how do you do area instantiation? Just that? I think, yeah. So it's going to be so the work was 2, so we make that 3. Then what was it? So just, yeah, so 5, then 4, then what's that, 2, then 1, then 3. I'm just, sorry, not 3, 4. I'm just adding 1 to each of the pieces, so then the king doesn't so then the king doesn't actually have the value 0 instead. Instead it'll have 1, which will allow me to use signs, because you can't have -0. Doesn't make sense. 4, that makes 5, and then finally you have 3. That's an area instantiated or initialized. Too many initializer values. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Idiot me. Okay, there we go. So does bitmask, does this thing, so if I okay, we can just multiply that by -1 to change that to negatives at the end. So turn that into a do while itself as well. Okay, let's kill that off. Board X, and then we have Y equals pieces. Let's make another variable. J unsigned car J, and that will equal 0. I can't spell signed right. Wipe out J, then we do a do, and then no, I keep left clicking. Cut that out, check that in here. There we go. And we make that a while. And we do that while J is less than 8, yeah. Less than 8. Close that off, then we have to do J plus plus. There we go. I plus plus goes there. Copy, paste, or cut, paste. Wait, why did I copy it? I'm supposed to cut it. There we go. And okay. Okay, so once that breaks out, that's the back rank of the white done. And then it'll leave 7, back rank on black. Then it'll do again, but we need to reset x. So that means we need to do x equals 0, which means we don't need to do that here. Yeah, so then once that's reset, it'll do that again. That's the back rank of that black done, but right, we need to make that J so we have to times the whole thing by -1. So we have to, we'll make an if statement here. Should we do if statement or switch statement? Do a switch because that's faster. So switch, and then we have y, and then let's say if y is 0, so that's case 0, then because at the start it instantiates a 0, then we can just go as planned and create white's back rank. Break. And then over here we do if it's not, so we need to go here. Okay, case 7, because we make it 7 here, so this will act as our boolean as well. Then it'll do the same, except that value times -1. Wait a second. Crap. How do I... how do you make it negative number? You can go die. So how do I make it, signed number C++. Let's see this. Okay, sign integers. Okay. Is that actually being positive? Well, 0 is called the number sign. Okay, by default, integers is sign, which means in the numbers, sign is preserved, therefore an integer can hold both positive, negative, and 0. This, oh! Can you not hold 0 in a unsigned? I don't know. We'll see. It will focus on signed signature and we'll discuss unsigned, which can only hold non-negative numbers in the next lesson. Okay. Defining signed integers, that's fine. Easy enough. Okay. Integer Nope, that's nothing. How does one do negatives? Is it just minus? Do you just prefix it with minus? Yeah, you just had the minus in. I was gonna get rid of that. Stack Overflow fixes everything. So yeah, that should. Oh, there. Yeah, now it decides. Because beforehand it just said 1, and now it's saying -1. Well, that's just perfect. You just wasted all my time. Ugh. Anyway, so now that we make that, once that multiplies by -1, that should do the negative side. Epic. And of course we need a default in case. Default. Well, do we really need default? Do we? I don't think we do. We're fine. We'll just not do a default. That should work. That should work, yeah. Next, then we go okay, I don't think I need this sign, do I not? No, I don't. Just checking over that. Okay, so that should work. Just put a space there. So that do while now works. Let's keep that open actually. Next. So now we need to chuck in the other pieces. Yeah, that should work. And then what are we not using? Let's reuse J over here. Let's do J there. And let's do no, that's not it. We need to do J equals 5. Reuse that. And this time J shall hold what number, like what the pawn is, and then at the end, oh yeah, I++ goes here. We can get rid of that. Whoops. Then we can do J equals J itself and times -1. There we go. Now, what's J? J is outside. We need it to be signed. That should do, right? Yeah. Okay. And let's just say 0 is nothing. That works. So 0 means that there is no piece there. Okay? That's epic. Now, how do we show this? Let's make another method. Well, a method this time, not a constructor. Let's call this show board. What's wrong? Alright. Void. Void show board. And then, now that that works, we can just chuck that away. Wait a second, does that have a... Yeah, it does. It's fine, we'll leave it. Now we need... nope. Board. 2 colons. No, not board again. Show board. And we also need a return type here. Void. That's kind of how it works for some reason. Board. Void. No, what am I doing? My brain's not working. Hang on. Okay. So now we need to do. Let's see. Board. Okay, so I think we need a do while again. Yeah. So do and then while, and in the while, let's say, right, we need to make car I equals 0. You know what? I just realized that needs to be also, just in case something decides to break, because apparently unsigned doesn't allow 0, let's just make that signed, which is just on its own. It won't break anything, it's fine. Close that off. Okay, so we need to print out every single line, which means we need a do while inside a do while. So do, and we'll do a car j equals 0. Do just close that up. Then while there. Okay, we'll do I is less than 8. Same here, except j less than 8. And then over here we can do cout. We want to print it out as one line, don't we? Yeah. So if we want to print it out as one line, how do we do that? Cout. Well, then we don't need to do. Well, we kind of do, but prefer it like that. Do I need to make a string? I don't want to make a string. I'll make an array of characters. Yeah. And that's what a string is, but like, you know, this is a little bit more controlled. Char line, and the line's gonna have, or rank, sorry, rank. That's gonna be 8. It's gonna display rank by rank. So rank, and let's see. J. Yeah, we need to put J in there. Equals board. Nope. And I and J. But that's going to print out from... No, we don't want that. We want to put black on top and white on the bottom. So that means we need to print out the opposite way, because yeah, so that means we need to make that I is greater than -1. That's going to be I minus minus over here. That means I needs to be changed to 7. That means J here and then I here. I'm guessing. So let me try and rethink this in my head. So if let's just say we're going to take, so it's going to run first. It's going to go into the do while. Going to go into another do while. So at this point I is 7, and we have j is equal to 0. So the first column of the rank is 0. sorry, a rank, so first column of rank 7, well, rank 8 technically, but on the board, but 7 in the array. So that's going to be the back rank of black. Let me check if my OBS is dead or not. Yeah, my OBS is fine. It's chill. So if we have, it's going to take, okay, it's going to take black's first piece, let's just say it's rook. Then it's going to display black's next. It's going to take in, let's see, J plus plus, that's going to be from left, it's going to go to right, yep. Then, yeah, that should be it. And minus minus, nope, not underscore underscore, minus minus. Plus that, and then okay, do another do while here, which will actually display it. Wait a second. All I'm doing is just taking from here and then chuck it in here, and then from here out. What if I just cut that out from the that'll save a lot of code. Yeah, so instead of having, just do C out. Just do that. And this will of course use using, I can't even spell using namespace, then what is it called? Oh yeah, the stud, absolute epic. If you put that into the header file, it should automatically take it in here as well, because you're including the header file. Just give it a second, it'll work. If I just say that, bang, bang, no, you don't want to be used. Come on, there's a juicy namespace right here. I'm just gonna push a modification. No, doesn't want to do anything. What if I just still doesn't want to be used? Why not? Boa. Boa. Wow. Oh, you need to use IOStream. Right. Right, I'm just stupid. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We fixed it. Okay. So then that will print out all the first rank, or the top rank, sorry, which is black's back rank, and then the pawn rank, then the no man's land, center, no man's land, and then you have, well, center as in I'm talking about the 4 center pieces, but you know, it doesn't matter. And then you have your white pawn, then it should, okay, let's see if that works. Just check that in there, save that. Let's make a new board. Oh wait, we need to include it. Include, and for the header files, you just be like board, and then now we've included, we can make a board. can't even spell board. Board, okay. We don't need to actually, it's equals board. There we go. We don't need to use a new keyword in C++, unlike in C#. And now that we've done that, we can do, let's see, let's just do show board. Board dot show board. There we go. Let's see how that works. Okay, this is going to take a lot of time to debug. A lot of time to debug. Like a ridiculous amount of time to debug. How long have I spent on this? I don't know. Oh, build errors, that's not good. What's going on? Where be that? Oh right, the wild's missing that. Okay. It's nothing too big. Crisis averted, it's fine. Nothing wrong. Nothing too bad. I thought we just had doomsday happen again, but it's fine. It's nothing. I thought 2020 just started to redo itself. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't be making jokes about that. That is a really, really bad joke. Uneligible local variable I used. Huh? But, oh, well, I changed the wrong one. Okay, work again. Please work. Please work. Please. Uh-oh. Oh, right, never mind. It happened. It worked. Epic. Let's see what we got here. This is taking a ridiculous amount of time to compile and actually run. Probably just how bad my computer is. Is my OBS dying? Nope, it's not. It's taking half my CPU though. Do you want to do anything? You gonna do anything? My dude? Everything's still loading. My dude? You gotta tools and respond. What's going? I'm just gonna keep waiting. I'm not gonna hit anything. I'm just gonna still this computer's actually it's doing a simple command line program and it's still dying on me. I mean, fair enough, OBS is in the background and it's taking up like half my CPU, but come on, bruh. There's nothing gonna work. It's nothing. Just, is anything gonna happen, dude? It's not taking any input. Like I'm trying to type. Nothing's working. Why? But why? It should be outputting stuff, right? It's showing the board, and in the show board, which is here, it should be doing the show board stuff. You know, like see out. Alright, I don't need that. Is it not? Is it just not running? It just doesn't want to run. Is that what's going on? It's like just dead. I don't know what's going on, but my CPU is bruh. Okay. I'm right. I'm just gonna stop here. I've done this for an hour. I'm gonna try and test it without OBS running, so I'm gonna have to end it here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. My head hurts. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, see ya.